Cowboys Hurricanes posted a 52-9 record and won the 1987 National Championship. Tonight, Johnson returns to Miami for the first time as an NFL head coach as he leads the Cowboys against the Dolphins. Up next on the Silver Star Network. More than 50,000 expected at Joe Robbie tonight for the return of Jimmy Johnson as the Dallas Cowboys take on the Miami Dolphins. And hello again, everybody. I'm Tim Brand along with Norm Hitzges. And Norm, what can we expect tonight?
Well, let's put it in Jimmy Johnson's perspective. When he took over this team, the team was dreadful, and he needed to win exhibition games to pump up the confidence. Now, his team is good. He knows it. He wants to fine-tune the team, and he told his club last night in the meeting, I could care less about what the scoreboard looks like after this one's over.
Now, the third member of our broadcast team down on the field tonight is Ted Dawson. And Ted, this team has to be weary after the week they've had.
Very, very weary, Tim. As a matter of fact, this team has traveled over 16,000 miles in the last 10 days. They've spent more than 60 hours on buses. They say it's no factor, but those of you who have traveled know that it is a factor. This is a beautifully conditioned grass field here. There are no excuses for the Cowboys other than that jet lag factor. Jimmy wants to play a lot of players. He wants to try a lot of different things. He wants to see how things work. It's all going to happen right here on this field, and we'll bring you the action.
All right, Ted. Norm, let's take a look at the keys of the game brought to you by Oldsmobile.
In keeping with the winning is not everything theme, the Cowboys tonight would first like to evaluate players. There are some key roster battles going on, and the Cowboys will look hard at the people involved in the battles. Secondly, evaluate some new plays. They put in some screens, misdirections, draws, even a couple of tricky reverses, and some blitz and pass coverage packages on the defense. And finally, stay healthy, please. No knee surgeries, no shoulder surgeries. Get on the plane, go home.
All right, so we're just about set. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins coming up after this word from your local stations. For the Cowboys, and Troy Aikman will take over. There's a look at Troy Aikman. Hurt his knee last year, but he's ready to go this year. All pro. Alfredo Roberts starts at tight end. Novacek's still out, and we'll keep an eye on him tonight, Norm.
Roberts blocking tight end, and Cornish gets the center start with Stepnoski still holding out.
Johnston and Smith in the backfield. Aikman to throw on first down. Has a man wide open. Harper at midfield loses the ball, and it's picked up by Wright. First down, Dallas.
The same way. Harper with about a 15, 17-yard deep turn, and he's wide open in a Miami secondary that was part of the problem of their defense last year.
Good protection throwing on first.
And then right to Alexander Wright, the only white shirt in the area.
Not the way it's drawn up, but the Cowboys now in Miami territory. Smith, left side, big hole across the 40 to the 35-yard line before he's taken down. Defensively, Oglesby, what a story he's been in camp.
Yeah, 3-4 defense with Oglesby on the nose. We'll tell you a great story about him earlier in camp. Marco Coleman, the #1 draft choice, just signed, starts at left outside linebacker. Grimsley's back from a knee injury. Here's the secondary with good safeties. J.B. Brown's been a starter.
First and 10 at the 34. Aikman. Harper at the 29 to the 27-yard line, taken out of bounds by J.B. Brown. This is Johnston in motion. Emmett Smith, left side, almost snuck through a hole that wasn't there.
In the world, carry less and gain more.
Harper and Martin, the two wides, and everybody jumps. Flags fly. Aikman still throws. This is Emmett Smith.
Now, Tim, normally you'd think that could go either way, offense, defense, but if the offense had moved, they'd have blown the whistle right there. So that almost has to be a defensive penalty.
Dan Marino made his debut. 3rd and goal. Or 3rd and 3, correction. Good second effort. I've said that twice now. I'm pushing them down to the goal line. Without scoring. They're at the 12. Reverse. This is Wright. Breaks the tackle, but cannot get by Alfredo.
There's one of those tricky little reverses, Tim.
Draw. This is Emmett Smith. Breaks the tackle inside the 10, to the 5, to the 3. Touchdown, Dallas.
To quote Yogi Berra, for Cowboy fans, this is deja vu all over again.
The start tonight is first of the year, so he wanted to go this evening. As a matter of fact, talking with him before the ball game, says he wants to go a half. Take a look at the rest of the lineup, and there's Greg Beatty at tight end.
Injured tight end Farrell Edmonds.
Edmonds out with a knee injury, could be gone 4 to 6 weeks. Richmond Webb, one of your guys.
Yeah, Texas Aggie. This line's back together and healthy. It was not healthy much last year.
Dallas, let's take a look at it. Hennings, Casillas, Maryland, and Tony Hill.
Tony Hill for Jim Jeffcoat, who is signed and is here but will not play. Hennings for the holdout Tolbert, the left defensive end.
Linebacker certainly the talk of camp. A lot more speed now than they've had before, and Vincent Smith is back.
Vincent Smith signed and back. Robert Jones, the rookie, starts in the middle.
Larry Brown's a good story. Last year he faced the best receiver almost every week. Grew a lot, more confidence now, and Jimmy Johnson says he's had probably the best camp of anybody on defense. Second down, Marino throws again over the middle. It is complete to Beatty. Gain of about 3. So 4 wide receivers now on third down and 6 at the 23. Little shuffle pass inside. And Bobby Humphrey, seeing his first action of the year, gets the first down for Miami. Down at 8, Dolphins. This is Higgs again. And Higgs squirms his way out. He'll be a couple yards shy of the first. But again, the Dallas defense aggressive, but missed a couple of tackles. Need one. Cowboys cheat up. Marino reads it, throws quick outside. He's got Clayton. And Clayton has the first down. Little delay to Higgs, left side. Casillas takes him down, but not before he picks up another pretty good gainer.
You know, Tim, the Miami offensive line is extremely young, and it's
well, they're trying to get it this year, and they also tried to build up their defense in the offseason. Galbraith tonight, by the way, playing with a very sore thigh. Second down and 4 at the 47. Marino to Cooper. Sidestep, throwing, flag flies, and Cooper down to the 32-yard line. Tackle made by Isaac Holt.
That may be 5 more against the Cowboys, because it appeared Holt, as he went by, may have just flicked the face guard of Duper.
Down and not overrun. He did. He tried to reach back and save it. First down and 10 at the 27. Higgs is thrown for a loss by Casillas again.
Jimmy, overall, thinking his defensive tackles are having the best of camps, with Casillas, who's really coming on to be a leader on this club, Maryland, and then 2 backups, Jones and especially Noonan, who shocked the Cowboys. Noonan added 25 pounds in the offseason to having a terrific camp.
Jimmy Johnson lit up today talking about Noonan.
Yeah.
This is Higgs on 2nd and 11. Cuts back down to the 15. Marino's got first down now and gives to Higgs. And again a missed tackle. Russell Maryland had him dead to rights in the backfield.
He was spinning. It would have been a fine play by Maryland, but he did have a shot at the legs. That's the one the sportscasters get on.
That's it. Second down and 5 for Dan Marino and the Dolphins.
Audible.
3-step drop, goes to the outside. There's Clayton. Spins at the 5, and that's all he'll get. Again, it was Isaac Holt. 5 for 6, 40 yards on this drive. Higgs, left side, to the 1, touchdown Miami.
That drive's not going to please the Cowboy coaches.
Put them up. 12 men on the field. We're tied. 1:35 to go, first quarter. 3 wide receivers. Third down and 4. Aikman with pressure, and he goes down. The sack came from Lifford Havlu.
They bring a defensive back sack here. He's got to have good snaps to make this club.
Telling first quarter, I thought both teams scored on their first possession, ate up a lot of the clock. Pressure comes. Saxon gets off a high tail wagger. Taken at the 37. And Johnston comes down and makes a strong tackle.
Thanks, guys. Late last night, this guy flew in here, Jim Jeffcoat, who should be starting a defensive end. Instead, just signed his contract yesterday. How soon before you're able to play?
Oh, I'll be playing next week in the Houston game, and I'll be practicing Sunday.
Are you in football shape now?
I probably need a little more conditioning, but I'm definitely in football shape. I've been working in the program that we had in the offseason, and I'm ready to go.
Butch Davis was all over the defensive line. Did you get some things straightened out?
Oh, he definitely did, and you know, you're going to have problems at this time of the season. You'd rather have them in the preseason than during the season.
Jim, we'll see you next week.
All right.
Miami goes to 3 wide with Cooper, Martin, and Clayton. First down, they need 15. Quick throw over the middle is complete to Humphrey. So he gets some of them back.
See, now, if we had instant replay, that would have been looked at again. Besides the Miami injured who are missing here tonight, there are a half a dozen key Cowboys who aren't here tonight. They're probably furthest apart with the top 3. Irvin, Novacek, and Stepnoski. Norton, Washington, and Tolbert all ought to be in fairly soon. Make the bench.
If there's anything left. Second down and 10 at the 43. Marino throws quickly. He's got a man. It's Martin. And he's inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. Finally taken down by Larry Brown.
He's got some nice lateral speed for a big young man.
He did not play last week. Second down and 8. Marino 3-step drop, gets it out to Beatty. Beatty's down to the 6.
Messed up in coverage by the Cowboys. He gets bumped around as the wide receiver and tight end cross, and it looked like the wide receiver
Roll from the 6. Marino calls the play at the line of scrimmage. Humphrey inside the 5 to the 2-yard line.
You notice how everybody's running plays that look like the Redskins these days? That's the Redskins goal line play.
Bobby Humphrey and Saxon in the backfield with Marino. Marino to the corner. Oh, touchdown, Dolphins. Mark Cooper. Seconds to play in the first half. Miami takes the lead. It's 14-7. So it's Webster, Lee, and Foss across that front line. Second down and 7. This is Smith. Got a hold to the 20. Out to the 34-yard line before he's finally taken down. Emmitt Smith. It'll be first down at the 34. Play action. Aikman has the completion to Harper and into Miami territory. Finally knocked out of bounds at the 48. To bring up second down and 12 at midfield. Again, Aikman feels pressure, throws quickly to the outside, and Martin has it at the 36.
Cowboy line in the back did a...
Aikman on second down and 10. Throws, has a man wide open. It's Martin again, and he's got the first down.
This has got to disturb the Miami coaches. They only came with a 4-man rush.
5 penalties against Dallas now, 35 yards. It's second and 15. Aikman goes to work to Smith. Oh, nice move past Coleman. And back to the 22-yard line they go. 6 defensive backs for the Dolphins. Troy fires, and Roberts can't hold on.
Yes. Well, they had a couple or 3 tight end drops last week and a penalty against one of the tight ends.
37-yard attempt. Oh, no.
Kick. That's the kicker.
First and 10 for Marino. Throws outside, has the completion to Humphrey. Humphrey has a first down. Dan Marino now 11 for 12. That's how impressive is that?
And it would be even a little bit more impressive when you realize one of Aikman's 2 incompletions was the drop by Alfredo Roberts. Bates playing the middle linebacker spot.
Williams in as well. First down and 10 at the 34. The shuffle pass to Humphrey. Breaks the tackle to midfield. Humphrey all the way down to the 41-yard line. Knocked out of bounds by Isaac Holt.
And in particular, the defense. Once that got all over him one of the days.
Half. Marino goes to 4 wide. Throws to the corner, has Clayton. And Clayton goes down at the 35. You know, defensive backs for the Cowboys. 2nd down and 6 for Marino. With pressure. Has it again. Down to the 20-yard line. Marino brings him up. No huddle, calls the play at the line of scrimmage. There he is again. Clark to the 11. Stretches down close to the 10.
His first pass of the night down the middle for tight end Greg Beatty. Beatty appeared to take a wrong pattern. The ball fell in no man's land, and then he hit 15 in a row.
That was his first pass of the exhibition season. He did not play last week. 4 wides now.
This is the offense that ate the Cowboys up. Last year, the Lions and the
Cowboys are coming. Marino throws, picks it up. Down to the 5-yard line goes Robert Clark. First down and goal at the 4. Inside to Humphrey, breaks the tackle, touchdown Miami.
Tim, this is too easy. This is the same thing that happened to the club in Japan against Houston. They scored first, and then the Oilers simply took the ball and ran it down their throat.
Jimmy Johnson trying a lot of different things, playing a lot of folks, I'm sure, before this night is over. And this is not a panic situation. He has an extremely talented ball club, and he knows it.
65 yards out.
Clock continues to move. 20 seconds remain in the first half. Aikman has it complete to Roberts.
How do you time out here?
Roberts short of the first down, and the Cowboys will take one.
The play that injured Jerry Ball so badly when an offensive back chopped him as another offensive lineman was also blocking on him. No more of that. And no more than, here's the big one, Tim. Here's the one you got to get ready for. No more than 6 team captains at the coin toss.
Intimidation thing. 3rd down and 1, but more importantly, 13 seconds remain. Aikman rolls right, under 10 seconds now. He gets across midfield, down to the 43-yard line. Clock has to stop. It's down to 2, and they stop it with 1 left.
Now, DeLuiso has got this strong a leg. This would be about 59 yards.
Holding. Number 37. Defense during the run and forced from the end of the play. 5 yards, first down.
Now it's called against J.B. Brown. 1-inch T, which they are experimenting with. Steve Berline, the holder. Frank Cornish, the center. And DeLuiso, the kicker. He will have to bang this one. Again, it's blocked. Pick it up and go.
Someone standing on the defensive line, holding his hands up, and the kick hitting the hands.
Well, an interesting first half, though. We saw both quarterbacks extremely sharp. Yes. Offensively, both teams were effective.
Players, obviously, good things from Troy Aikman and Emmett Smith, bad things from the defense.
Well, you know, I think they were playing a little bit unfair. Marino going no huddle against Robert Jones. Robertson, you know, having 3 or 4 days of practice, you know, they were a little bit unsettled on that second drive, and then, you know, they got those young defensive ends out there on the little toss, on the shuffle pass, and they wasn't spelling it. But I thought our guys moved the football well. You know, obviously we got to show up the defense a little bit. Marino's having a hot night. You know, he's a fine football player, but yeah, I'm seeing some good things. I especially like what the offense has been doing.
Jimmy, you don't seem to be too concerned about the defense.
No, you know, we're just looking at some base things, and we're looking to, you know, base play. I mean, we've got a bunch of rookies in there, and they're giving a good effort. You know, we really didn't game plan Marino. We're trying to look at some base things.
Anything we can expect in the second half?
A lot of players. We're gonna really put all the subs in and really start looking at all these young players.
Jimmy, thank you very much. Jimmy Johnson, you heard of guys, they're not concerned. Certainly Jimmy is not concerned about the lack of defense and the fact that his guys haven't been able to sack either Dan Marino tonight or Warren Moon a week ago.
About dead even. But look at the way the passing yardage has jumped up for the Miami Dolphins. Time of possession basically even, but that's one of the most disturbing statistics in football. It's what you do when you have the football, not how long you have the football.
Now, defensively, last year, the Cowboys ranked 17th in the NFL, and although we mentioned they were 8th against the rush, they were in.
And lots of new linemen.
Scott Mitchell came out of Utah early, his junior year, after his junior year, set all the passing records there. Right side, Bobby Humphrey, good game, 6 yards. Darren Woodson makes the tackle.
Cowboys going with a bunch of second-teamers defensively. This is the second defensive line with Kevin Harris, Jimmy Jones, Danny Noonan, and Leon Lett.
To have Williams in there with that youth and even to stabilize things and make the call. Again, Humphrey bangs up the right side. He's close to the first down, and right now, let's go downstairs to Ted Dawson.
Guys, you were talking about the different kicking tees being used tonight. This is the standard 3-inch kicking tee that most guys use. This week, they're trying a 1-inch kicking tee to see if they can get more action out of the kickoff. As you see, it hasn't affected either kicker tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Even on the field goal. Here's Mitchell, throws deep as a man, and it's complete to Martin at the 30. They'll mark it at the 31.
He goes against the rookie right corner. This is Clayton Holmes chasing, and Williams, the safety, doesn't get there in time. Nice catch by Martin, who, by the way, had the longest play the Dolphins made last year, 54 yards. Jim?
We'll see what happens here. First down and 10 at the 31. They give it to Humphrey, and there's a flag down, and it's going to be holding against the Dolphins.
Yeah, it appeared that the Dolphins tackled Kevin Robbins. That's where the flag landed, anyway.
Somebody will grab him in a hurry if he's gone. 6-year veteran. 6 defensive backs now for Dallas. 3rd and 5. Mitchell steps up in the pocket and drills it across the middle. Nice defensive play.
Kevin Smith.
By Kevin Smith, who's playing with an injured hamstring or banged up foot.
It's like he's kicking into an ocean.
Last week he made it from 22 and 28. He made it from 42 but missed from 48. This could be from 44. A muff snap by Mitchell. And the Cowboys will take over at the 35. Furline to throw, has a man, it's right. First down Dallas. Made it look easy.
This is a mixture of first and second teamers for the Cowboys. Harper's on the field, he's a first teamer. Eric Williams is on the field, he's a first teamer. But most of this unit is second team.
This is Richards. Into Miami territory to the 49-yard line. Taken down by Mark Sanders.
Throughout the third quarter, Tim, and maybe into the fourth, what we've done is prepared the depth chart for every position to try to give you a feeling of who the starter is for the Cowboys right now and who the key reserves who've made the club are already.
Furline on 2nd and 7. Throws outside, has Harper complete. He's 2 for 2. How about that? Alvin Harper and all 3 quarterbacks, 4 quarterbacks showing a hot hand.
And Harper has been a star of the offseason workouts. Cowboy coaches extremely proud of the work he's done in the offseason. Feel he's increased dramatically as a player.
Gain of 21. I feel that way. Did you ever see him?
Over
down at Tennessee? Wow. 3-step drop, throws outside. Harper. Gain of 8 more. Run out of bounds by Kerry Glenn. A waist down for the Cow. Throw to the end zone. No, they get it now. They bang ahead with Agee, and he should have it.
Marking in blue the starters, and Stepnoski's not here, but when he reports, he should take over the center job with Tuanay and Williams, the second-year man at the tackles, and Newton Giesick at the guards. Now, the rest of the offensive line, Gogan and Cornish have this team made as reserves. Hellestrae makes it if he's the long snapper. If somebody beats him out of that, maybe Cornish, it opens the door for Weingrad or the draft choice rookie Myslinski.
They like Myslinski.
Yeah.
3rd down and 13. We'll get back to that. His Furline under a lot of heat. He goes down. Will hold. This one's up. It's certainly long enough, and it's good. So a strong kick by Deloiso that time.
Oh, when he gets it up, he's got the leg.
10 at the 20. Shotgun from Mitchell. It's complete.
Reggie Cooper with the stop in the middle. There's a big competition going on in this 7-back set. And the competition is between Bates and Cooper.
This one from
even money.
The B and the H in the word Dolphins.
Even money, we get another flag.
Won't happen. So far, so good. Oh, a beautiful punt by Roby this time, and Wright will have it at the 40. He'll give ground to pick up a wall, and does. See if he gets a block. To the 49-yard line. And I want to tell you this, Gant just leveled to 7-9 and improved to 11-5 in the playoffs last year. So jump on the bandwagon now with those season tickets. Furlan throws, has a man. It's Harper, and Harper at the 35 puts the ball on the ground and gets it back.
On the depth chart right now, Irvin and Harper have the team made as starters when Irvin checks in. Smith, Martin, and Wright should all make this team, but there's a possibility they'll only carry 4 wide receivers.
Then who's the odd man out?
Well, it's down to Martin or Wright, or it could be Smith goes on the IR when the season starts because he's...
It'll be first down and 10 at the 32. This is Richards again. Nice move, follows the block, slides off his hip all the way down to the 22.
Plan based on what schemes they want to use, despite the strengths or weaknesses of the other team.
Agee and Richards to setback. Furlan to throw. Does. Agee inside the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Only the Miami Dolphins coaching staff can tell us who fouled up on that one. Ball right in his hands. Little toss. And where is the guy who was supposed to be covering? Could it possibly have been? Because he's a pretty good player, and he's in trouble here because only can keep 4 of those. Let's go to the defensive tackle spot. Same situation. Maryland Casillas entrenched. Now, we put 3 people on the team as reserves, but the Cowboys are almost certainly only going to keep 4 here, which means one of those people may get bumped. Now, the problem for Noonan is both Lett and Jones have the capability of sliding out to defensive end if they have to. At number 1A and terrific backup is Berline. Garrett's been getting the work in exhibition games and camp. They will carry only 2, but you get a feeling they'll find a way to keep Garrett around and handy just in case he's needed. Now, the league hasn't made a decision yet on whether or not that will be one of those 5-player developmental squads.
Mike Saxon. And Scott Miller is deep for the Dolphins. Saxon gets off a beauty. Miller at the 45. Gets a block. Cuts it back inside the 40 to the 37-yard line.
The block was by Jim Jensen. My goodness, he just wiped out Bernard Clark in coverage. Keeper in their depth charts now.
Mitchell looks to the right side, has a man. It's complete. This is Mike Williams. And Williams goes down to the 25. 3rd down and 6.
Cowboys changing up their defense now.
Scott Mitchell. Overthrown, intended for Keith Woodside.
You know what follows up this play? Mitchell doesn't catch the snap well.
Stoyanovich comes on to attempt a field goal. It'll be just inside 40 yards. That's a chip shot for his leg. To the left. No good. Claimed off waiver. 2nd down and a taxi ride for Berline. Pumps and goes deep. Has a man, and it's Martin. Oh, Martin's got the first out near midfield.
Kmart stays open late.
Berline going for it again, going deep, has a man, it's right at the 5. Touchdown, Dallas.
Alexander Wright, who's been a confirmed disappointment the last 2 years.
You've seen me play. 7:59 remaining in the game. 24-21. So the Dallas Cowboys have taken the lead for the first time since it was 7-0 in the first quarter. Season tickets for the Dallas Cowboy game. Got Mitchell on the waggle, throws back to his tight end, Wilson. Wilson takes it up to the 47.
Gaines, ooh, there's a Cowboy hurt down there.
It's
Woodson. Not seriously, though. He bounced right up. So much for the thought Shula doesn't like to win preseason games. We were told Doug Peterson would be in here at quarterback. His godmother?
And her husband.
Yeah.
And they said he turned it down because he did not want to appear stupid. Wanted to wait to see what everybody around him got. Five-step drop, gets it out quickly. This time it's caught by Burkhead, and let's go downstairs. Here's Ted Dawson. He's going to be strong. 3rd down and 4. Mitchell has the first down. It's complete to Keith Woodside. On 1st down, they try to bounce it outside. Armley to the 32-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Almost picked off. Gant with an outstanding defensive play.
Now, see, the fans here want interference there, but that ball was thrown behind the receiver, and if it is thrown off course,
Stoyanovich will have to bang this one. Mitchell's the holder. It's snap good hold. It's long enough and it's good. We're tied at 24. Four minutes and 23 seconds remain in the ball game. And those folks that left Joe Robbie, shame on them. Go downstairs right now to Ted Dawson. Ted?
They have not left the game. Howard and Mercedes Roberts, whose son Alfredo is the starting tight end for the Cowboys. Tell me how much fun it is watching your son in a game like this.
Oh, it's great fun. It's just great fun to see that he made it into the major leagues and the NFL. It's just great fun to, to have him and to be around him because he don't take it, too high, but he's humble with it.
Mercedes, you're from only about 5 miles away here in Hollywood, Florida. What's it been like for you tonight?
Great, super, I love it.
And you love the Cowboys better than the Dolphins?
Well, I live here, so I got to be careful what I say. Got to make my words real tender because I'm going to have to eat them later. But I love the Dolphins, too. And naturally, I love the Cowboys. My son, my baby, played with them.
Howard and Mercedes Roberts, guys.
Mom's been yelling, huh? The crowd's alive at Joe Robbie. Furlong throws, has Harper complete. He's got the first. He's out to the 32.
Tim, just one note before we go on to this play and this drive. You saw two terrific people there, Mr. and Mrs. Roberts. Alfredo owns 2 homes in Broward County, Florida, that are used for a family-owned project, a Roberts family-owned project called Home Sweet Home. They're operated family-style environment for handicapped children.
Dolphins come with a blitz. Richards bounces outside. He's close to another first down. I think he's got it. Yes, he was. Blitz came on the right side, or the left side of the offense, and they ran it to the right side.
Well, there's absolutely no reason to hurry here. You run the ball.
Richards. Great cut. First down to the 40. Carries, tackles, and drops the football.
Oh, my. What a shame.
Miami's got it. Richards could gain 23 before he dropped it. Mitchell to the 41. Earl Sands with the catch. Cowboys say they have the football.
And What are the officials? The officials say they're right. It was stolen.
Cowboys get it back at the 40. Pressure on second down. They run the screen. Richards breaks the tackle, kicks it outside to the 31-yard line, and they'll mark him down at the 35 as he cuts. Third down and 5. Furline. Martin close to the first down. Depends on the mark, and Jimmy Johnson's down there to look at it.
Paul, if you're one of the Cowboy runners, one wide, two tight.
Dallas loads up with his heavy package. Richards spins his way down to the 27-yard line, and the clock now at 1:15. Kelvin Martin to the bottom. Second down and 7 Dallas. Furline throws underneath. Down inside the 15-yard line goes Weatherspoon. They'll mark it at the 13.
He's such an ugly-looking player. I mean, he's short and stubby, and he said it even looks ugly doing the plays. And then you realize the guy makes plays.
Dawson with you. Preseason game number 2 for the Dallas Cowboys. They lost last week. This one is theirs to win. Richards to the 6. And he's met by a whole host of Miami Dolphins.
Gets the ball right there in the middle of the field. This will be slightly longer than an extra point for DeLuiso.
24 yards out. To break the tie, win the game. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up. The Cowboys have it.
DeLuiso did a pretty good job there because that ball was fumbled a little bit on the snap. Nice job, DeLuiso.
24-yard field goal to presumably win it.
Has such a good leg, the Cowboys might just let him wail away at this point.
His last 2 kicks were not returned. Kicked out of the end zone. They squib it.
I don't understand
And
something.
7 seconds remain.
Why do run-back people run out of bounds?
Seconds left between the Cowboys and a win. Backside pressure on Mitchell, and that should do it. 2 seconds left. Did they stop it in time? Yes. 2 seconds remain.
The sack by Jimmy Jones, but that's not going to stop it. Dolphins don't have any timeouts left. That's it.
And it's over. Once they reset it, the clock ticks down, and the Dallas Cowboys win their first preseason game of the 1992 season. The final once again, Dallas 27, the Miami Dolphins 24. Well, we had a lot of good things on both sides of the line of scrimmage tonight.
Cowboys have to really be encouraged by how nicely their offense moved most of the night. Good kickoffs by DeLuiso. The defense stabilized against the Miami second unit tonight, but it's still got to be just a touch disconcerting how easily Miami moved in the first half.
Cowboys outstanding. We saw Marino come in. He was hot. Troy Aikman started like he did last week, the very first drive, the very first series. Took the Cowboys down and scored. He found his rhythm, so they took him out. Furline came in, and he was our player.